Dearly beloved and honored guests, we gather here today to celebrate a sacred moment, the union of Genevieve and Jiachen in matrimony.
Although it would be fairy tale-like to say that we fell in love at first sight, we both know that it's not true. But that doesn't take away from our love for each other. Life is not a fairy tale, after all. Au contraire, it makes our love for each other so much more genuine and sincere. What started as a picnic date, bordering on a credit card sales pitch, slowly turned into the most intimate bond I've ever shared with another being. It would be easy to write beautiful words about the beautiful times that lay ahead. But we don't write vows for the happy times. We write them for the difficult times. The times we will disagree. The times we will not understand each other despite our best efforts to communicate. The times when life just becomes too much for us to bear alone. The times we hurt each other in trying to stay afloat. You can be assured that no matter how rough the sea gets, or how bad the turbulence is, I vow to always choose you and choose us, especially when times are hard.
I knew I was falling in love with you when I couldn't fall asleep. The urge to utter 3 small words, I love you, stuck deep in my core, trapped amidst the butterflies fluttering in my stomach. Back then, I was falling in love with the authentic man that you are, open to the world, curious by nature, ambitious in life, a true feminist. And most importantly, unapologetically and shamelessly close to his emotions. Since, I have fallen deeper in love with every facet of your personality. I love you for your openness, your honesty, and your willingness to communicate and grow as individuals and in this relationship. You are such a caring and supportive partner, my love. And I love you profoundly for your devotion to our little family's future and well-being.
I've waited 100 years, but I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, I would have known what I was living for all along. But I've been,
And I thank each of you for traveling near and far to show your support, for this beautiful new chapter of their love story. Before we go further, we take a moment to remember those who could not be with us here today in body, those whose absence are felt, whether by distance or by passage. We hold them close in our hearts. In particular, we remember my dear brother Patrick and Genevieve's father, whose spirit is with us now, surrounding this moment with love, pride, and the enduring strength of family. Let us carry all the presence of them with us here today. Genevieve, I know if your dad were here, he would be very proud in celebrating your marriage to Jiachen. We know that he is here with us. We feel his presence. He is surrounding us with his spirit and literally showering us with his love. Let us not be sad. Let us share our emotions and take joy in the knowledge that he would be thrilled to see you two marry with love and support by so many here today. It is in his memory and the recent passing of Uncle Ian Kerr that I now invite Jake, his son, to light a candle in his honor.
Finally, I vow to continue discovering the world by your side, one trip at a time, and to fill the pages of our love story with memories spanning all corners of the globe. Words can hardly express how grateful I am to have you in my life, my love, and I'm so excited that our hypothetically is finally becoming reality. Je t'aime.
The last thing I want to say is that I vow to never stop adventuring and exploring life by your side. Near and far, from new restaurants in town to the absolute frontiers of human civilization, know that I promise to be by your side for journeys long and short, exciting and dull, straightforward and convoluted, business class and even basic economy on flair. After all, this trip of a lifetime with you is nothing but our own little adventure.
On my own behalf and on the behalf of all of those present, to offer you our best wishes and all the happiness as you begin this new chapter of your life. By the virtue of the powers vested in me and by the law, I now declare you, Jiachen and Genevieve, united in the bonds of marriage. You may kiss.
I remember one night I went swimming after a long shift, and Jen came out and she sat on one of the lawn chairs and she said, so anyways, I met this guy and I immediately paused because she would never tell me about boys unless they were pop stars. But she was telling me about Jiachen, and that's how I knew this dude must be legit. If she came out this late to tell me about him, I am happy to announce that Jiachen lives up to the hype. A few months ago, he drove me to the SAC, those in Quebec know, to get my driver's license, and he waited with me in that wretched place for quite a while. I hope he knows how much that meant to me. In my opinion, he's been family for a while now, but now I have an older brother I can FaceTime if I have a weird rash or something. I'm just kidding. I already do that.
You're making time for the people you love, and that's who you are, right? You spend time for everyone whenever you don't essentially have any at all, but you're there to give it your all. So, Jen, cherish him because he's loyal. He's very kind, and he's really, just an incredible being to his core.
May your marriage be filled with loving patience, devotion to each other, and many fun and luxurious adventures. Cheers to Jiachen and Genevieve.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does. Go on.
On behalf of everyone here today, we thank you for joining us to celebrate Jen and Jiachen's takeoff into forever. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.